Hello?
Hello, can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes, I can. How
Yeah,
are you?
hi, good. And you?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
Yeah, call me Lin.
Lynn.
Yeah,
Lynn, nice to meet you. Where
nice
are
to
you
meet you
from,
too.
Lynn?
I am from Myanmar.
Myanmar. Great. Well,
Yeah.
I think you're the first person I've ever spoken to from Myanmar.
Oh, yeah. I from UK.
Yes, yeah, I live in
Yeah.
Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, can you help me a little?
I will try. With
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. So I have to. I cannot send you from the message box. Some sentence. Can you explain a little bit about this sentence? Yeah.
What is that issue here is the fact that mothers and daughters are.
So, in the first sentence, what is at issue? What is at issue mean?
Um, well, it's basically referring to the thing that's being discussed, right? The topic that's being discussed. Um, Although what is at issue is something I would never see in English. Um, I would say
So,
that, yeah, that phrase is a little bit off. Um,
so at issue is a phrase, right?
I would say you could say the issue.
The issue, yeah.
The issue
So,
here, yeah.
yeah. So, and the second sentence, in a way that mother and son obviously are not, and mother and daughters are reflections of each other. So, what did this mean?
Um, so I think what it mean. Well, what do you think the entire text means?
Yeah,
I would say that it's saying that um, mothers and daughters have more in common, and daughters see their mothers as their role models more than a son may see their mother as a role model, just because there is a direct link of both being
uh,
female.
Okay. So are you agree with that?
Do I agree with it? Yeah,
Yeah.
generally, but I don't think it applies for every single family.
Okay.
Um,
So the next sentence, that force them to face up to. What is face up to?
so kind of like to approach
Yeah.
something. Okay, so
Yeah.
for example, you if you presented me a challenge like, okay, you have to run 2 marathons in one day.
Yeah.
If I decided, okay, I'm going to go and do it, I would say I'm facing up to the challenge, so I'm going to go and take on the challenge.
So you accept my challenge, right?
Yeah, and kind of because face up means like it's not just an easy challenge; it's quite difficult, and you have to kind of
Uh,
maybe go out of your comfort
uh,
zone or push yourself to reach it.
uh, okay. So it is a useful phrase, or is still using in UK?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We would use that. Maybe not. It's not the most common phrase that's used all the time, but it's a phrase that people know. Yeah,
Yeah. So thank you.
that's
So
okay.
and that's so always looking to see whether their daughters times out like them. What is times out like them?
Turns out is almost like whether they end up or become something in particular. So
Yeah,
you could say if we were uh, if we maybe did something quite risky, maybe a business strategy is maybe a bit
yeah,
risky.
yeah.
We would say, let's see how it turns out, which is almost like, let's see what happens, or let's see whether
Uh,
it becomes good or bad.
yeah. So is developed in a particular waves or something?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we would use it. I think we use it quite often, probably more often than the previous phrase, face up.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you're in the TV series Friends. Do you know TV series Friends?
the yeah.
TV series, yeah. So there's a sentence they said, "It turns out my mother."
Yeah,
So there's a phone call, and it turns out my mother in the sentence.
yeah. So in that case, um, yeah, maybe it's something like, oh, it happens to be that my mother, whatever, or turns out my mother used to be a teacher, so it's something maybe they didn't know before.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's another way of using it. Um,
So what is the similar meaning? What word is similar meaning to turns out?
um, let's see how it. So in the first context we used when we used it, you could say it's almost like let's see how it goes. Okay.
How it's called? Yeah.
Or because that's what we could say. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Maybe in the second version, so the example you just gave me from Friends, it's
Yeah.
maybe more like. Oh, it turns out my mother. So it was. It will. You would say it's like. Oh, it happens to be that my mum is such and such, or my mum used to do this. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to think of other ways we would use it. If there
So
are any.
so yeah. Thank you. So can you suggest me one TV series from UK to practice English?
Okay. Oh, good question. Um,
Can you
um,
can you write? Please write it.
yeah,
Order.
sure. I
Yeah.
mean, what are some of the best? if you want a real challenge in terms of understanding British accents, do you
Yeah.
know Peaky Blinders?
Pardon?
Do you know Peaky Blinders?
No.
Okay, it's set about 100 years ago in a city called Birmingham. I don't know if you've heard of
Yeah.
Birmingham. Um,
Yeah.
but even in Peaky Blinders, sometimes I need the subtitles because their accent is very strong. So
Yeah.
that's a different one. Maybe Sherlock?
Charlotte is it is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing program. Maybe he speaks very quickly sometimes.
Yeah. Very very quickly. So I
Yeah,
don't without subtitle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, other shows, other British shows. Um, what would I watch? When I was a child, I used to watch Doctor Who a lot.
Doctor Who's.
Yeah, Doctor
Yeah.
Who. I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
if
So
you've heard
I
of it.
have never heard. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Um,
I
yeah, Doctor Who is
yeah
kind of like science fiction.
science
Um,
fiction.
yeah.
So how about Chinese TV programs in UK?
What program? Sorry.
Child
Hi.
child
What is?
children
Oh,
programs.
children's programs.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Doctor Who is kind of aimed at children and teenagers.
Okay. So you know,
What,
some Charlotte is a little bit higher.
yeah, like maybe older adults and then, sorry, older teenagers and
Yeah.
adults. Peaky Blinders is definitely adults. That's like 18 plus.
Yeah.
There's one other I was thinking of. What was it? Wow, it's gone from my mind. But oh god, now I've forgotten it again.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah,
I would have a
it's
look
not.
at those.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry, nature ones. If you know Planet Earth, if you like nature, then that's a good one as well.
okay. Is it all the TV series, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much for your suggestions. So,
No worries. Take care.
yeah, take care.